Hello there, beautiful people. I welcome you back to my channel. In actual fact, this is the second upload of the day. If you have not watched that one, please go and watch it. It was purposely made for the transfer, for the transfer recap. So everything about the transfer window has been explained there. All the players that we have signed and all the players that we have shipped out of the club have been given there. So please go and look at that video and you'll see everything there. This video is purposely for the preview of our match against Crystal Palace. So without wasting much time, let's get going. Now, before we look at that preview, let's first look at our game against Servette. Now, we lost that game by 2-1, but we thank God that we have progressed. It would have been embarrassing to be eliminated from the Conference League, actually. So we thank God that we have progressed from that. So we progressed and qualified on a 3-2 aggregate overall. Now, when you look at my predicted lineup for that game, you realize that only one person was changed by Enzo Maresca. Instead of me predicting Kuku coming in, Enzo Maresca didn't use Kuku and he instead used Noni Madueke. So that was it. So a lot of things are happening here. Please don't miss out. Do your best to hit the like button and the notification bell so that when these videos come in, you'll be the first to know what is happening about Chelsea. And now, this channel is purposely made for Chelsea. Here, I scan everything about Chelsea and deliver it to you at the comfort of wherever you find yourself. So please make sure to stick around and always come around. Let's look at our UEFA Conference League opponents. Now, the draw was made and it's going to start on October 3rd. Actually, we are going to face 3 teams at home and 3 teams away. Now, the teams we are going to face at home include Shamrock Rovers, Gent, and FC Noah. So those are the teams that we are going to face at home. Now at away, we are going to face a German team, a German Bundesliga team called Hendehem. Then we are going to face Panathinaikos. And then we are also going to face Astana from Kazakhstan. So those are our opponent for the Conference League. Now let's move straight to our preview for the match against Crystal Palace. So the kickoff time for the match is 12:30 UK time. So do well to watch the match and watch our boys. When you look at my transfer update, I've given you everybody that has been transferred in. Now, Jadon Sancho is in. We have Pedro Neto. We have João Felix. Let's see how they perform. So please do well to watch that game. It is at 12:30 UK time. The venue is Stamford Bridge. West London. Actually, the referee for the match is going to be Gerard Gillett. Assistant referees, they are going to be Darren Kahn and Steve Meredith. Now, the 4th official for the game is going to be Peter Banks. On VAR duty, we are going to have Michael Oliver. Then assistant VAR, we are going to have Eddie Smith. Now, let's look at the form of the 2 teams, the form for Chelsea and Crystal Palace. Our last 5 games, Chelsea have won 2 matches, they have lost 2 matches, and they have drawn 1. Crystal Palace, the same thing, they have won 2 matches, they have lost 2 matches, and they have drawn 1 match. Now, when you look at the last game that Crystal Palace played, it was actually against Norwich, and they won that match by 4-0. The people who scored, it was a Carabao Cup qualifier match, 2nd round. Kamad scored in the 2nd minute. Mateta, he scored in the 57th. He scored 2 goals. He scored in the 57th and 68th minute. Then Emeriche Eze scored in the 84th minute. So those were the goal scorers for Crystal Palace. Now, when you look at the head-to-head between Chelsea and Crystal Palace, in total we have played 26 matches. Chelsea, we have won 22 matches. There is no draw, and Crystal Palace, they have won 4 matches. In our last 5 games between Crystal Palace and Chelsea, Chelsea have won 5 matches. There is a 0 draw, and there is a 0 win for Crystal Palace. Last season, which is the 2023-2024 season, we went to Crystal Palace. We won over there by 3-1. So it was Palace 1, Chelsea 3. Then we have, when we came to Stamford Bridge, we played a 2-1. Chelsea won that game by 2-1. In 2022, Chelsea won at Stamford Bridge by 1-0. Then when we went to Palace, we again won by 2-1 over there. In 2022, again, we played an FA Cup match, and Chelsea won that match by 2-0. So you can see that the margin of goals scored between this Chelsea and the Crystal Palace team is not that much. It is between 2 and 3, a difference of 2 goals or 1 goal. So at the end of the video, I will tell you my prediction for the game. So stick around. Now let's look at the predicted lineup. The predicted lineup for the game. Before we look at the predicted lineup, we look at player availability. Currently, it is only 2 players that seem to be out. That is our captain, Rhys James, and then Romeo Lavia. They seem to be out, and they will not be involved in this game at all. So my predicted lineup for the game, I am going with Sanchez in post. The coach made us aware that Sanchez is the Premier League goalkeeper, so there is no way I'm going to replace it with him with Jorgensen actually. So Sanchez is in post, Cucurella at left back, and then Malo Gusto at right back. Colwell and Fofana will pair at the center of defense. Then at the pivot, defensive midfield, I am going to have Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez over there. I want Enzo Maresca to actually start Neto in this game. In fact, Modric could not redeem himself in the game against Servette. So I don't think that Modric can get into this lineup again. Maybe he becomes a super sub. So Neto starts at left wing, and then Madueke. He has done well against Wolves, so I put him back. So Madueke will start at right wing. Then Palmer will start just behind the striker, who remains Nicolas Jackson. The goals of Nicolas Jackson work very much, so much so that Victor Osimhen could not sign, and then Ivan Toney also could not be signed. So Nicolas Jackson remains our number 1 striker. He will be supported by Bagihi. So Nicolas Jackson at top. So that is my predicted lineup for the game. For the scores, when you look at Crystal Palace's games, they have not been scoring goals enough, but their last game they have scored 4 goals. So I believe that they are getting into gear. So I am predicting a 1 goal is going to be both teams score in this game. So I am predicting a 2-1 win for Chelsea. A 2-1 win for Chelsea. That is my score prediction. Now, thank you very much. Once again, hit the like button. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Let's grow the channel together. Okay, so till I see you next time after the game tomorrow, stay safe. Thank you very much.